Okay, this first one is a return. It's these Born slip-on loafers. I think they were just returned for no fit. Ordered wrong item. Okay, whatever. So we have free returns, which is no big deal. We're just gonna relist these. Second one are these Paul Green wedge shoes. And the reason says wrong size doesn't fit. Again, super easy, just relist them. Hey, what's up? My name is Adine, and alongside with my wife Melinda, her and I run a small eBay resale business and vlog about it. Today I'm going to discuss what eBay really is, if it's a job or not, but before I do that, I'm going to issue some returns and pick some hard goods that sold over the weekend. Then we're going to run off to the warehouse, unload some stuff, get everything packed for the weekend, show you some highlights of course, and then process and just work, right? Do the job. We actually ended up selling 6 things out of the old store. So 4 of them on Saturday, 2 yesterday, which is nice. It kind of offset a super slow Sunday of sales, which makes sense because it was Mother's Day. So happy belated Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. You are definitely appreciated. Let me grab those orders and then I'll show you what they are, what they sold for, and then we'll head out. Oh, the first one is actually right there. It's this old cordless telephone. I'm pretty sure it was a Goodwill find. Sold for 38 bucks free ship. It'll probably ship for like $10, so not bad at all. The next one is this transformer. It only sold for 15 bucks. It's this, I'm pretty sure it's vintagey. Not 100% sure how old. It's this fella right here. Quite sure it is. Yeah, I am not putting this thing back together, that's for sure. So this came from a big lot. I actually ended up reselling the entire lot for what I paid for it, so technically this is free. After shipping, it'll be like a $7 profit. This next one is international for 35 bucks. These vintage 12-speed Mixmaster bowls. It's these two right here. And I'll double check just to make sure that these are the ones, but I'm 99% sure that they are. 35 bucks free ship. It's all profit. We parted this unit out and sold the rest of the pieces. Got this 4-quart pressure cooker for 48 free ship. It'll ship for probably like 12 bucks. I have to go find it. Here's the pressure cooker. We've always done well with these. I just verified this is the one that has all the paperwork in it. Next one is this book. This is or several volumes of books. My Bookhouse Olive, I can't pronounce that, Miller set of 7, so it's incomplete. Sold for 50 bucks free ship. I can't imagine we paid more than $1 a piece. They're actually all right here. So I'm going to grab those and get them into the bag. The last one was this lighthouse. It sold for 34 bucks in the package. We got these for free from Melinda's aunt, so it's all profit. 34 bucks free shipping. It'll ship for like $12. Here it is right here. Get that packed up into the IKEA bag and head on out of here. Here are the rest of the Poshmark sales. I'll pull out 3 that I think are worth mentioning. First, these William Murray pants. They're like they're golf pants, light pants. They retail for about 100 or 150 new. Used, we took an offer of 50 bucks. Really nice pants to look out for. Definitely look out for any sort of golf pants, but these specifically, this William Murray brand, seems to do quite well. So jot that one down as a Bolo brand for sure. It only took about a week to sell. The other one that was pretty surprising is this Protege. I only listed these for 25 plus shipping on eBay and listed them for 45 on Poshmark. And remember, different platforms will have different comps. And they sold for a full asking price of $45 on Poshmark. And they're similar to like the Kogi style vintage sweaters. Definitely a lot of work that goes into making these. And it is a, made in USA vintage piece, which makes it relatively desirable. So kind of crazy though, right? $20 more just because it's a different platform. This is a Raiders jersey. It's Mr. Carr, the quarterback. I took an offer on it. Probably could have waited until the season started to get more money for it, but I'm happy to see it go. Took an offer of $29. They'll pay shipping on it. These Reebok shoes sold for 75 bucks, and Of course, they're not any regular Reebok shoes. These are a weightlifting shoe, and you can tell a couple of ways. One, they're super flat. They have a very strong heel, and then of course you can just look them up, right? Built with CJ Cummings information on the front or inside of the shoe as well. Anyways, we got these in a bulk buy. They sold within a month, so definitely take a look at any of these lifting shoes as they carry a lot of value. Here are most of the eBay sales. The first one I want to highlight is this one right here. It's just a sweater. It's a zip up or full zip. We got it at a garage sale for $5. The brand is cool, and it's definitely one that you want to know about. We've talked about it in the past. Let me find a label for you. It just says cool right on it, and it sold within the day or same day for $40 plus shipping on top. There's another one right here. It's another cool shirt. This one also sold relatively fast, and it sold for $24 plus ship. It took about 2 weeks for this one. Amongst the other ones you want to look out for, let's see, this one right here. It's a Buffalo David Baton, but this style specifically sells really well. They sell anywhere from $20 to $30 plus ship, sometimes a little bit higher. It's the Brady X version. This one we took an offer of $25 plus ship. We went back and forth a few times, and I told them, hey, $25 is my lowest. They came up $1 and then $2 and $3 higher, and just said, hey, look, that's the lowest, and it sold, and they paid the same day. Clark's makes a lot of different types of shoes, but these Cloud Steppers are in pretty good demand. They took a few months to sell for $35 free shipping. This is what they look like. They're relatively lightweight. They'll ship for around $9, so it's the same thing as, you know, $25 plus shipping. I'll get these packed up, and then we'll chat about if this is a job or whatever it is. I honestly have no idea why I'm laying down, but it's not as uncomfortable as one would imagine it would be laying on a concrete floor with a bunch of padded envelopes. So let's discuss this. Is eBay just a job? Is reselling just a job? The short answer, the long answer, where do you begin, right? So do you go up looking what is a job? You know, let's see what the dictionary says a job is, and then let's look at what a small business owner is, and then let's look up what an entrepreneur is, and then let's look up what an investor is, and figure out like all these terms and technicalities of what this really is. Truly, what eBay really is or reselling really is, it's a 100% up to the person running it, right? It's up to you what it is. If it makes you feel better to say, well, I'm an entrepreneur, and then, you know, reselling is your primary income, then that's what you are. If it makes you feel better to say, well, I'm a small business owner or a large business owner or a business owner, and that makes you feel better, then that's what it is for you. If it's just a job, if you believe that this is just my job, then that's what it is for you. The most important part that people miss is that, is it making you happy? Is it making you the income you desire? And is it something that you really enjoy doing? That's what's important. Everything else is just nonsense. If it makes you feel better to call yourself a small business entrepreneur, business owner, whatever, then do that. Nobody cares. The only people that really care are just trolls on the internet. You know, the people that are miserable and are saying things like, well, you're not this, you're that, and I'm going to label you as this and you're not that, and by definition, you're this and you're not that. Those are the types of people that you don't want in your life anyways, those types of trolls. So who cares, right? It's what you want it to be. For us, eBay is just it's a business, right? So we believe that we're entrepreneurial minded, right? So we have small businesses that we're growing and running and operating, and we believe that that's going to gain us long-term health, long-term wealth, and long-term happiness, and that's why we're doing it. Why you're doing it, who cares, right? It's totally up to you, you know. So for us, we have currently, I think, 3 solid income streams, right? One is YouTube, one is our spreadsheet. You can check that out if you're looking for the best accounting spreadsheet on the market. Link is down below. And the third one is eBay, and it doesn't really matter what order they're in. They're just 3 businesses that we're running. Fourth one is going to be vacation rentals. That's something we're working on. A fifth one we're working on in the background. A sixth one we're working on privately. So those are the things that we choose to do. And so we're entrepreneurial minded. If you want to call us entrepreneurs or people doing a job, that's up to you. It doesn't matter to us. One funny thing though, while I'm laying down here, is that one of these, I think it was this one right here, the Miss Me jeans that sold, we couldn't find them last week. Like, it took us over a half hour looking for them, and then I just went to look for them again, and I found them in like 30 seconds. So sometimes you just have to step away from whatever task is that you're doing, clear your mind and start over again, and then you'll find whatever you're looking for. Give you a quick update of what we've accomplished in the warehouse as far as the inventory control systems go. We're still working on getting this stuff out of the boxes, obviously. Unfortunately, the messiest part right here is going to have to be last, because we still haven't decided what we're going to do to list with the listings in our old store. If we're going to somehow transfer those, I think there's a way to transfer them over to our new store, or are we just going to retake all the photos? I don't know. So this is going to be last. However, this has been going really well. So we have all of our larger items in the large box or big box, whatever you want to call them, and then all of the stuff with the C or shelf C designation, those are all of the ones that we've re-inventoried from the old inventory system. And then A is all the new listings, starting from the bottom all the way over. And I think the last time I counted, we had 16 more spaces. Looks like that's down to 14 more spaces all the way into the corner over there until we're full with A. So it's going relatively well. We would love to just be done with it, but that's not how it works. It's one thing at a time. We're fortunate this week. We do have Emily 3 days this week in preparation for me taking some time off next week. So we're going to push again, to get as much done as possible, but we want to get all of our processes done and get everything, all of our listings, right? Those are our priority. Our priority is listing 30 a day, 7 days a week, period. We did achieve it again last week. We did have to work just a little bit Saturday morning to get some listings done for Sunday, but we got it all done. So we've been 2 weeks, 2 weeks at 30 a day, and that's been really good. Our sales have dropped a little bit. Yesterday was Mother's Day again, so that was a really slow day for us. What we can control is how many listings we put up and how often we do it, and that's what we're going to focus on. The rest will sort itself out for sure. Once this step is done and we have a couple other check marks, then we're going to start scaling into 40 listings a day, and then 50 and 60 and so on. We want to make sure we put all the processes in place first before we do any of that, of course. We have been doing a pretty good job getting stuff processed. So here's a rack that's all ready for photography. We have bright lights, another one that's all set for photography, and a third one that's all set for photos. So these are all set and processed, meaning they've been, washed, cleaned, stains removed, lint removed, anything like that. That's all done. The rest of the day is going to be pretty boring for me. I'm going to list and photograph 30 items. So that's the rest of the evening or rest of the day. I will have to price out some more products today. We have plenty of inbound, and so we want to make sure we stay on top of that as much as possible. We're still working on a pretty large load of 11 boxes. I think we're down to 6.5 left. So I'm going to tackle that as the first priority and then move on with more. We did bring on 2 recent suppliers. So we have a total of 5 consistent ones now, which is really good. And then once in a while, we'll buy some random stuff. But we're trying to stick to replenishable, every week, several boxes type suppliers. And that's been going pretty well. I think that's going to do it for me. I just wanted to kind of discuss that point a little bit. I hope you found value in the video. And if you did, make sure you subscribe to our channel. We have plenty of how-to videos. We have a bunch of videos on tips and tricks and bolos and what's selling and so on and so forth. Hit us up on Instagram if you want to chat at Hustlin' Hooks. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.